And welcome back to the final episode in this little mini series. In this episode we are going to be going over the Dwarf. Now there is sub races in the Dwarf, but what I will do is I just want you to keep an eye on the abilities section and the race features, because obviously when we are going over stuff like the skills, the classes, there will be slight differences. So these are just quick videos from now. Now, what I will say to you, if you've not already, could you watch the human and could you watch the elf videos? And the reason I'm asking you to do that, in them videos I do go over the spells in more detail. And these ones here now are just to get you in, have a quick look at the dwarfs, but if you really want to go into greater detail in the spells, have a look at them two videos. So, let's get onto the dwarf. We do have the golden dwarf, the shield dwarf, and the golden dwarf. So, have a quick look at these. There is obviously slight differences in both. You get 2 strength. I reckon these would be great for fighters and warriors and meat. So there is slight differences in both. It's a constitution, so I reckon that would be more of a cleric. Let's have a look now, the clerics. Now, what I will say, I will go over the men. There's slight differences in them, but I'm just going to keep it at women. Now, you don't have to stick with these appearances. You can change the heads, you know, here. You can change the skin colour, you can change the eye colour, the hairstyle. It doesn't matter really what you're gonna pick, just as long as you're enjoying what they look like. So again, just to have a quick look over here at the abilities, and as you can see from here, this is the highest one yet. We have 11 hit points. I've seen as low as 7 and I've seen now as high as 11. So that's the cleric. Now we've got the rogue again. Here's a few features, and again have a quick look over here. Strength super high, so it depends, like this one's more of a dexterity, but the strength super high on this one. And then going over the fighters, I tell you what, the fighters are looking absolutely tasty on this with a dwarf, and we have 13 hit points. So again, and then moving over to the warlock. So again, not a great thing to have a dwarf as a warlock, but don't despair. You can absolutely drain them down and boost that up, so don't worry. You can actually still play, it just won't be as good as the others. And let's move on to the ranger. So again, 13 hit points for the ranger. Great and medium armor, light armor. So again, I think it'd be good for armor proficiency. Again, not much changes with these. I do go into a lot more detail. And again, having a look over here. So as you can see, I've just changed most of that. You can use recommended. You know, just press the recommend button, and it will go over to the recommendations. And let's go, finally, the wizard. Now again, let's have a quick, it's already on the recommended, so it's moved over to intelligence and constitution. So now I've gone over them, I'll just show you the golden dwarfs, just what they look like. There's not much really difference. Again, obviously, if you've got your subclasses of the sub races features, that obviously will be a bit different. The reason I'm doing these videos is just in case you've not got the game and you want to think, you know what, this is how I'm going to build my character. Now they are just quick videos and I do go pretty fast, so if I do go too fast, just pause the video. Now let's go over skills. I'll just change this to cleric, and again, all the skills for each one that I've seen so far are similar. So the cleric with the dwarf is very similar, if not the same, with the elf. Let's get back to the dwarf. So again, let's go to Rogue. The skill proficiencies are completely different now, but again, it doesn't matter from what I can see. Obviously, there is a few, like, you get more survival chance with elves and stuff like that. They will be slightly better. And let's have a look with Fighter. It's kind of like Wonder Woman in that kind of change the colour of it. I think it's of the armour and looks a bit like Wonder Woman. Again, these are your abilities. I do go over these in greater detail in the first 2 videos I released in the series. Warlock. Here are the videos. And here are the skills. Again, have a quick look. See, nothing really changes here with these. So you'll be able to pick history. You know, that's really all that changes. Ranger. Again, not much really changes apart from these if you are doing them. And Wizard. So guys, thank you very much. I hope you've watched all the videos in this series. It would do a big help for me. Again, feedback's always important. Don't worry about offending me. Just tell me, oh, you missed this, or you didn't do this. Could you go into more detail, especially if you've not got the game? Tell me, say, listen, go into more detail on this and I'll do a video on it. So, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope this has given you a little bit more insight into the game, just in case you buy it, or you're going to buy it in a couple of weeks, or you're just going to think, I'll wait till early access is done. Thank you very much, and the next few videos will be actual gameplay. So, please come and watch some videos. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye.